All right, y'all. So this is the reveal of the car. Obviously, there's a lot that has been done to it since. But first things first. So it's up to your boy.
Yo.
You guys remember him? Tell him who you are.
I'm just first class dubs.
That's right.
We're here trying to build a movement.
Peep the merch.
Peep the merch with the back piece. Pretty hard.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we're trying to build it up, and thanks to Snaz for convincing me on going with it and for it. So I ended up putting it and going for it full blast.
So anybody that has any Mark IVs, Volkswagens in the Volkswagen community, hit my boy up. He's trying to build the movement. We already got it started. I'm gonna leave the link down to his Instagram and his page down there below, so that way you can go ahead and follow and stay ahead of that. So I'm gonna show you guys the car real quick, or go into detail.
You could just get a splitter if anything.
No, you're right, I could do that. All right, so I'm gonna start off in the front. So obviously the biggest thing that you guys are not gonna see down there, it's the lip. I hit a dead animal on my way to an event and it ripped the front lip clean off the bumper. So we're gonna go ahead and get another one in carbon, and this one's gonna be obviously much stronger, but I'm gonna put a splitter underneath it. Obviously you guys can see that I have the Euro spec headlights. These are OEM Audi E-codes from Germany. Biggest takeaway out of the entire build so far is the 3-piece wheels. Look at that crazy fitment tuck. Look at that. So these are a 20x10 with the 3-inch lip, and for everybody who's gonna probably ask in the comments how was I able to fit them, a lot of custom work. And no, I do not have RS4 fenders. These are the OEM fenders on the car. I did have to work and do some custom work inside to make these fit a little better, because on the B8, B8.5s, we can't really get this type of fitment on them, but I was able to achieve it. And as far as I know, I'm doing with it. So then next key takeaway is my banner. Obviously you guys knew I was part of a different group. Now I'm running my detail logo or business logo on top of the car. It stands out and it complements the car very well, because this car is my biggest leverage for my business. So if you guys know me or you see me anywhere, obviously the name is what's going to stand out. I built my business because of my car, and there's a long story behind it. So we're going to come up here. Obviously you guys can see the roof box. This is a Thule Vector M. I ran out of material, which is why the top piece from right here all the way back is not fully wrapped, but we're gonna go ahead and get that wrapped soon. Obviously you guys can tell the actual cargo box is sitting on a 3-foot metal pipe with some C-suckers. It is cut perfectly to the length of the box from the middle. And then in the rear, you guys can see how crazy
Sorry, I don't understand.
the tuck fitment is right here. These bitches are tucked hard. And then I have my custom carbon fiber brackets that are mounted onto the box with some Heim joints and some C-suckers. As far as I know, I am still the only person with this roof box on a B8 S or a B8.5 S4. I have looked and done my research. Nobody else in the community has the same exact fitment that I have. And no one has this cargo box set up either, and nobody has the wheels that I have on. And if we come over to this side, you guys can see that the car itself is actually sitting on the lip. I'm gonna actually be relipping these soon, fender to lip all the way around to 4-inch lip, so it'll have a perfect fender to lip fitment. Depending where I park at and all that, the car will either tuck or sit fender to lip, because the front so far is my favorite part of the car. And yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. I have a new duckbill wing on the car. I just paint corrected the diffuser, so that's why it stands out a lot more. But overall, I am excited, and overall, honestly, I am super proud of how far this car has come, for that same reason that it was once in pieces, and now the car itself is where it's at today. But other than that, y'all, I mean, there's still little things here and there on the car that I do have to fix. I'm not going to point them out because obviously it's the most obvious, at least in my eyes. When you're a car enthusiast, you can see what exactly your car needs work on. But as far as this, where the car is sitting, I am extremely happy with it. I mean, I was just at the Cali Premium event. When was the Cali Premium event like? Was it 2 weekends ago? Like 2 weekends ago? It was a very proud moment for me for the same reason that the car hasn't been in any like big shows like that, and it was the first and last show that I went to at the end of 2024 before the accident of the car. And it was just nice to revisit that same show with the whole new look and everything on the car again. Obviously, like, it meant more for the same reason that it was a different group of people who support me way more. Obviously, my buddy George, he's been knowing me since the car was black, and he's seen the whole process. He's one of the few people that played a part in getting this car where it's at. And my circle has gotten a lot smaller for the same reason that I have a lot more people now in my life that is a smaller circle, like I mentioned, that do support me and, you know, want to see me succeed. And once this thing starts to take off more, then I want to be able to help those that have helped me along the way. One of the best quotes that I've heard from my buddy John was like, because I had asked him a question like, what's being rich to you? Or if you had like money, like what would you do if you're rich? And to him, his definition of rich was like the memories of people that you make those memories with, and the things that you guys do together. To him, that's rich, because there's nothing in the world that money can buy to have those type of memories. And that's exactly like how I view life ever since then. So the car still needs a few more things, in my opinion. Like I mentioned, I need to finish wrapping the top, dialing the fitment, relipping these. So I'm gonna be selling these for like $1,000. The lips are still really good condition. They don't even have like, the tires themselves don't even have like 1,200 miles on them. So pretty much everything on the car that you guys see is new. I've dropped a lot of money to just even get this setup going. It took me like 3 weeks to perfect this. And because of my buddy John, his Instagram is Super Turtle. I'm gonna put his Instagram down in the link as well, or down in the description, so you guys can follow him. He's very big in the Volkswagen community, and the new group that is allowing me to be a part of them, and pretty much just like go to events with them, is VDub Syndicate. So I'll tag them too. And they're gonna be hosting a big event in San Diego called Euros on the Shore. It's gonna be at the Embarcadero Marina in San Diego. So I'm going to put the link to their page, and so you guys can see like what that looks like, that area will look like. So it's going to be like the biggest event for all European cars of 2026. It's going to be on July 11th, so mark the date for that. It's been a long time since the car has looked appropriate, has looked show ready, and this is the best that it's ever looked. Obviously, like a lot of the videos I showed you guys, the wheels not being built, being in pieces, and now seeing the car with everything that I said that I was going to do to it done. I've made a lot more new friendships. I've gained a lot more opportunities, and I've opened a lot more doors for myself from my detailing business. And not only that, I appreciate every single person that has played a big role in getting this car where it's at today. All those people watching, they know exactly who they are. This dude right here is one of them. And so yeah, I don't know if I think I'm still one of the only few people on YouTube that have a Beat and I have S4. I know Who Is Mikey is one of them. I think Ignition Tube is another one. I know my buddy Masoon S4 is another one, but I think his page, he also has a TTRS that he films, I want to say, or an RS3. I could be wrong. But as far as like for myself, this is just my journey of someone that has a passion that's bigger than himself, has a really clean car that I was able to build a business from. And to me, at the end of the day, like if anybody wants to book a detail, I'm going to leave the link down in the description, snazzydetail.square.site. Every referral that you send over gets you a $50 off towards your next detail. So just let them know, or just let me know that like, you sent someone, or just let them know Snazzy sent you, whatever the case may be, right? So there's a lot of big things coming for the car. There's still I need to focus on. I want to start doing the interior sometime this year, but for now I'm pretty content with how the car sits, other than just getting that carbon lip and finishing the top of that and relipping the wheels. That's pretty much the biggest thing. Oh, and getting Apple CarPlay, because these cars, come with the horrible 2G, 3G, MMI, and people upgrade to CarPlay, but I want the RS Nav one. That's like that 10-inch or like 8-inch OEM screen that goes in the middle. But yeah, I hope you guys are just as enthusiastic and happy about the transformation of the S4 with how it sits and what it looks like. And I still can't believe this is something that I get to drive every single day. This is what I envisioned for the car, but I just never thought it was possible. Again, there is one person in my life who has been very supportive of me in every single thing that I do, and I will never take that person for granted. I appreciate them more than they know. They're going to be watching this, and without them, none of this will be possible. And they have their own build that I'm super excited to see them build and be a part of, just like this. But many more memories to come. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So my IG is going to be on the side right here. That's the new IG, Snazzy S4. And then my detailing business also on IG is Snazzy Detail. So when you click one, both of them should pop up together and you guys will see the same logo and you guys will see the S4. George, do you want to say anything about who you are, what you do, or anything like that so that people know?
Well, shit, I'm not good at this. I was not prepared.
It's okay, bro. Emmanuel was in the video too.
Oh, all right. Well, we're just going day by day, I guess. I'm trying to build up a business. Well, not a business, more of a movement, not a club or a team, but a movement to represent the Dubs, Volkswagens. And I need to build up my little bunny to make it be part of that top class in a way I'm trying to build up. And then thanks to Snazzy, of course, he actually restored my paint. Actually, my paint was all fucked up.
Yeah, we had a paint corrected.
And that paint correction did such a wonderful thing to the car. It brought it back to life, basically, which I'm so happy about. And now I'm just waiting to either trade or sell my previous wheel setup so I can get a new setup for this upcoming European show with VW Syndicate, which is going to be a big opportunity that I'm being given by the homie Snaz and Snazzy and the homie Mike as well, of course. It's going to be a top movement that day, and yeah, a day at a time.
Yes, sir. But yeah, guys, so this is pretty much the latest and most craziest version of this car that I have myself have seen. But we're gonna have a booth at the show, so it's gonna be my very first big booth for the business, which I'm super stoked. I'm gonna have a few cars there. I'm gonna have my S4 there. I'm gonna have George's Volkswagen, and then I'm gonna have another 2 S4s and possibly a B9 SQ5. And I'm hoping to have one more person there as well in their car. So I'm still trying to figure it out, and I'll know more once the time comes. You guys see that dude over there, the black dude that came out? It's my boy Robert. Go ahead and showed you guys my boy's Volkswagen. It's a gas full. Cute little Golf. Y'all see the business logo in the back? Sir. You're gonna leave it right there, or you're gonna put it right there, fool? Or you're gonna put it over there? Or you're gonna put it on the street?
Whoa.
Just put it right here, fool.
Right here?
Yeah, just leave it right there. I got to drive his car the other day, and let me tell y'all, this thing is fucking fun. Show them what's new in the interior, homie.
Well, just got the GLI air vents, which is a big win. I can't believe I found these untouched. And then this isn't new, but they're the little door suede on here, which was pretty cool.
Got some blue Alcantara suede to match the color of the whip. What about the steering wheel?
We got the Mark V GLI steering wheel, which is a big win. Because the stock one on the Mark IVs is kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. So having this one, it makes it feel way better. Yeah. In a way. So yeah.
What else?
Got the Black Force Industry shift knob, a little weighted here. It's pretty hard. It came with the black emblem, but I made sure to get the blue emblem so it can match the car, which is a pretty big thing for me, to be honest. Just a step at a time.
What about your seats, bro?
Oh yeah, these. I got the 20th anniversary GTI Recaros, which are hella comfortable. Way more comfortable than the OEM ones, of course. With the gold plated gold whatever
The logo.
gold logo for the Recaro on this side, for the driver's seat specifically.
Yeah, these seats are fucking comfortable. Like I said, I got to drive it, so it feels like you're being hugged, and that's such a like nice feeling whenever you're driving like a sporty car.
The best.
And then in the rear, you guys can see he has, what is that shit called again?
Rear stress bar.
Yeah, that bitch is nice. Rear seat delete too, right?
Yeah.
And then the roof, you guys can see how blue it is.
Those restored the other day.
Yeah, this thing was fucked. I'm not gonna lie to you. The top of this fucking car was fucked. Like, it was like completely faded. And I did a one-step paint correction with multiple microfiber pads, and we restored the entire roof. Obviously, this car's a little dusty right now, just like mine, but yep. This is his little project. It's gonna go a long way. It's gonna be at my booth for Euros on the Shore. It's gonna look completely different by then. So his Instagram, I'm gonna leave it linked down, and to his First Class Doves page, so you guys can go ahead and follow. If you're a Volkswagen enthusiast, it's always good to know what events are going on, because not a lot of people do anything for Volkswagens other than my buddy Beat Up Syndicate. So George is trying to make a movement for this. It's not like something that like you buy or anything like that. It's just more like it's like a community that he's trying to build from it. And a lot of people out here don't really have Volkswagens. So anybody that has a Volkswagen like this that wants to be part of something bigger, this is him right here, the start of it. And I support this dude 1,000,000% of whatever he wants to do. Bro supporting me here, so that already says a lot. But we're gonna go ahead in the video here, you guys. I don't even know what's gonna be in the next video. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as the car with like the lip and that situation. Let me just walk over here one last time so you guys can see it. Yeah, fully proper show build. I had a lot of people. Well, I'm gonna just finish off. I know I've already said I'm gonna finish off the video, but I'm gonna actually end it with this. I had a lot of people back then doubt that this thing would be drivable again, for the same reason that the front end was smushed in. And you know, I myself didn't expect for the car to actually come back. Everything you guys see, from color, headlights, entire front end, entire whole front end clip, wheels, tires, roof box, like there's a lot of things that I've had to do to make this car right. Motor wise, motor's completely refreshed. This car has been built from the ground up, and I did it myself, and I did it with the help of a lot of people that mean a lot to me, people that I can actually call family. Because a lot of people, like, you can know 1,000,000 people, or a lot of people can know you, but this is just that small little exclusive group that you have that you can trust with anything. So they were a big part of this build, and this build is going to keep going further and further, and I'm going to have this thing forever. But this is the new snazzy 1,000,000.0. We're going to rock the color, because I get a lot of questions that people ask me, like what the color of the car is. And the thing is, like, I don't like to gatekeep, but I'll gatekeep certain shit, just because like I don't want 1,000,000 people and their mamas to rock and copy and paste what I do. That's what I think sets my car apart. The wheels, my setup, because I'm the only one with it, and that's how I stand out. People know me by as snazzy. Obviously, like, my logo up here is what pops a lot. So, and then obviously one of my good friends, he's one of the few and biggest reasons why I started my detailing business. I will never take him off there. He was one of my like closest friends, and because of him I was able to follow through on something. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.